Hey everyone, welcome back to the Big D Coins channel. Hopefully you had a good 4th of July. We're back with another exciting coin video for you. So I decided on the topic of doing a video about the Morgan dollar. Now when I decide on a topic, what I usually do is look back at my other videos that I made about that specific topic, read through the comments and see if I find anything interesting. So the most recent Morgan dollar video that I made was back in February of 2018, and there were a few comments suggesting that my coin might be fake, to which I thought, well, it could be fake, it could be real, I'm not really sure. Maybe I should look into determining how this coin would be classified as fake versus real. So that's what today's subject is going to be about. I've got a scale, I've got a magnet, I've got my Morgan dollar, I've got a peace dollar over here, and a penny right here. Before we get into that, I want to give the quick tip of the video. The quick tip, as you'll discover a little bit later in the video why, is to be very cautious when buying silver coins on eBay and online. I didn't buy this particular coin online. I'm not sure how exactly it came into my possession. It's one of those coins that I've just had for a very long time. So the quick tip is be cautious buying silver coins online. If it looks like the deal is too good to be true, then it probably is. All right, now let's get into the specifics of the Morgan dollar. If you're new to coin collecting and all you've really done so far is just coin roll hunting, you might not recognize this coin right here. This is a Morgan dollar. So from 1878 until 1904, and then again in 1921, the Morgan dollars were produced, and they look like this coin right here. Previous to the Morgan dollar, we had the trade dollar, and then the peace dollar was after the Morgan dollar, and then there was a large gap, and then they started to reintroduce the Eisenhower dollars in 1971, but those didn't have any silver in them. Now there are 4 possible variations that you could get with a 1896 Morgan dollar, which is the one that you see right here. There's the 1896 from the Philadelphia Mint, so that won't have a mint mark on it. There's the 1896 that's a proof coin. There are only 762 of those produced, not 762,000, just 762. There are 4.9 million that have the O mint mark on them. The O mint mark indicates it came from New Orleans, Louisiana, and that mint was used from 1838 till 1909. There's also the S mint mark indicating San Francisco. There are 5 million of those coins produced. So when you are looking for the mint mark, it will be located right down here if your coin has one. Now, Philadelphia Mint had the highest mintage of 9.9 million. So probability is that yours will be the Philadelphia Mint, but much like this one right here. Some other interesting information to know about the Morgan dollar. The Morgan dollar is very popular because of its weight and its metal content. So the metal content of the coin is 90% silver and has a weight of 26.73 grams. The Morgan dollar is actually named after its designer, George T. Morgan, who designed the obverse in the reverse of this coin. And you haven't seen the reverse yet, so let's flip it over. We've got a nice looking eagle right here. So that's a little bit of background about the Morgan dollar. What you probably tuned in was for my determination if this coin was real versus fake. So let's get into that. One of the easiest ways, if you don't have a scale to determine if your coin is real versus fake, is to use a magnet. That can easily determine if it's automatically a fake. So silver is not magnetic. If you pull a magnet off the fridge and are able to pull and pick up your coin, that's an easy spot that it is a fake. So this coin right here is not magnetic, so there's a chance that we can move on to some further testing. The further testing involves a scale. You can also use the different sound of the Morgan dollar. So a silver coin is going to sound differently than a other metal coin. Now to test that my scale is working accurately, I'm going to use this penny right here. So this penny, it's a wheat penny, copper penny, should weigh 3.11 grams. So we are 0.05 off, so that's reasonable. Now, the moment of truth with this Morgan dollar right here. So the Morgan dollar should weigh 26.73 grams. Now, mine is a little bit worn out, so I'd expect maybe a 0.5 variation for the Morgan dollar. So if it weighs more than 26 grams, we have a real authentic coin right here. I'll make sure my scale balances to 0. We'll put it on, and oh, what a disappointment. Let me just zoom out a little so you can see the full scale. So this coin weighs 19.78 grams. Not only is that not even close, that's terrible. That's not even remotely close to being what it should be of 26.73. So this is one of the most bad fakes ever. They didn't even get close as far as the weight of this actual coin and what it's supposed to be. So this is embarrassingly bad. This is a very fake coin. I'm not sure how I got this. I don't remember buying it, so I didn't buy it in the past 3 years or so. So this coin's a fake. Other ways that we can tell this coin is a fake is by breaking out the magnifying glass and looking at some different areas in the coin. So we can see that the lettering on the coin itself is not very crisp. So take a look up at the top right here. We're looking at the U and the S. The lettering is just not very good. So this was probably made with some type of die mold where they have a mold and then just pour the metal into it. And then some other kind of key giveaways are that Liberty, the writing right that you see right there, that should be a little bit more worn out if it's in line with the rest of the coin. So that area is going to wear out relatively easy. Now the rest of the coin is quite worn out, or it has the appearance of being quite worn out, but Liberty is intact, so that wouldn't be the case. If the rest of this coin's worn out, Liberty will be worn out as well. And the other area that I want you to look at is Liberty's lips right here. So you can see that is not a very clear designation of the lips. It's got a little bit of a bump in it, not smooth at all. So this coin right here is not even remotely real. So my apologies for making a video about this coin earlier on the channel without kind of acknowledging that it is a fake coin. I honestly was not aware that people were trying to rip each other off selling fake coins online until recently, until I saw those comments on my other Morgan dollar videos. So thank you to the people who pointed that out. Now, just to prove that I do have some authentic coins, I've got a peace dollar. So as I said earlier about the sequence of the United States dollars, so the peace dollar came after the Morgan dollar and was made from 1921 till 1928, and then 1934 until 1935. So the one I have right here is dated 1922. This should weigh similar to what we're looking at with the Morgan dollar. Let me just get the weight of that for you, 1 second. So this, the peace dollar should weigh 26.73. So let's see if we are close here. So it should weigh 26.73. So my scale must be a little bit off. Plus we've got the plastic covering on it. But this is a authentic coin just based on the weight of it. So I've actually got a real coin right here. Now this coin right here, the Morgan dollar, you can see that they're selling on eBay for in the low 20s. That's the kind of the buy it now price for some of them. Some of them have a starting bid of around 99 cents. Now, as far as the melt value of the metal content alone, the melt value is worth about $12.41. So if you see one of these selling for less than $12, just run away as quick as you can because it's not even going to be remotely real. All right, that's all I've got for today's video. Hopefully you learned to be cautious when purchasing Morgan dollars. You can get tricked quite easily if you're buying these online. My advice would be to go to a local coin shop because they will not buy fake coins from anyone. It would completely destroy their reputation if they started buying fake coins. So buy them local. They'll charge you probably $1 or $2 above spot value. Probably maybe $3 or $4 above spot value if it's a nice looking coin, less if it's just kind of a junk silver coin. All right, everyone, thanks for watching. Enjoy and best of luck coin collecting out there. Thank you. Bye.